Even when the temperature outside gets cold, these girls definitely make the forecast hot. We take a look at 5 beautiful weather girls from America. Number 5. Jackie Guarito. The Northeast region of the United States is fairly well known for being quite depressing. The temperatures aren't quite as warm, and it rains far more often. So if you happen to live in, say, Portland, Oregon, or Seattle, Washington, you might be better served by checking out the Miami forecast, where you could find Jackie Guarito. Originally from Puerto Rico, she does not only the weather, but also many other shows that happen to be favored by Hispanic communities. FYI, Jackie, I'm sure you'd be just as popular in Seattle. Number 4. Vera Mena. The reasons for including Vera on our list are pretty obvious. Although she was born in Mexico, at age 3 she relocated to California, obviously not on her own. As she grew up, she picked up some pointers about weather and became very hot. In all honesty, these are probably the only 2 things you need to have in order to do this job. At least the only 2 that would get you on this list. Regardless of her background, whenever Vera's forecast starts, the temperature definitely rises. Number 3. Chita Johnson. A weather girl whose name is just as fabulous as her body. The temperature is not the only hot thing in Houston. This beautiful blonde is also a bodybuilder. Not that you weren't already, but feel free to do a web search, and you'll find many reasons why Chita Johnson is so popular on Houston's airwaves. Number 2. Bree Winkler. While you can sense a common theme among many of the women on this list, Bree Winkler is a different kind of hot. She's the kind of woman that you drool over, but then you kind of feel bad because she's like the girl next door. That being said, you know you can't stop yourself from drooling over her, so just go ahead. Seriously, can you find an imperfection on this woman? Incidentally, she does the weather too. Number 1. Christina Blackwell. There are certain levels of attractiveness that are expected when you look at someone on television. Then there's this ridiculous level of hotness, which is where Christina Blackwell falls. I mean, does anybody actually learn about the weather when they watch Christina Blackwell? If she said it was going to be 1,200 degrees tomorrow, or she spoke in Cantonese, we would probably learn just as much. Would that stop us from watching Christina do the weather? Not a chance. Not a chance. Our forecast for Christina? Continued record heat.